Hi, welcome back to Unfiltered Mumiverse. We are
Chris?
and Jules, and we are super happy and excited to bring another guest to our podcast. This season, we are bringing more guests. Christina, do you want to tell us a little bit more about her?
Yes. You know that we are all about moms, but we're about women. So we like to put everything together. And this time, as we all know that being a mom is a challenge, but being a single mom, we don't have that perspective. So we'll look for it.
Yes, and it's a very special guest that we think it's very brave, very courageous, and unstoppable. And we hope you're going to enjoy our conversation with her.
Today, we have with us a digital marketing consultant, a mom, and the founder of Single Moms Barcelona, right? A supportive community for single moms in Barcelona. She's Gigi. Welcome to our podcast. Thank you so much for having you here.
Thank you.
We're very excited to talk to you.
Yes.
We know that becoming a mom is a big adjustment. So we want to tell you, first of all, I just want to say, how beautiful the work that you are doing is. That it's really amazing and so needed. Okay, so you should be very proud of yourself because it's a really big thing. I wanted to start when I first checked your profile, I saw that post about the graduation.
Yeah.
And they didn't let you graduate because you went with your child, or you want to tell us how it really went?
I went to my graduation with my baby. She was 6 months old back then. And I went there with a couple of friends, and they just didn't let me in. They gave me a couple of options. One of them was that I could leave my daughter with one of the hostess of the event, but the graduation event was the whole graduation was for 3 hours. So she was 6 months old, so I wasn't going to leave her for 3 hours with a stranger. And the other option was to just sit with the visitors. So yeah, I mean, it didn't make any sense to me, so I just decided to leave. So yeah, that's what happened, and it kind of just blew my mind that I wasn't able to go in and celebrate my graduation with my daughter. Even when they knew that I was pregnant during my master's degree, I gave birth during my master's degree. So I don't know. It was completely, for me, it was something that was completely normal that I would go. I didn't even, many.
Yeah, you didn't ask. Yeah, you didn't ask because it was why not, right?
It's obvious, no?
Yeah.
And I just started to realize that so many things that seem obvious to us moms are not obvious to other people. And yeah, that was one of them. So that's when I decided that I was done. It was enough for me with the
this thing is what inspired you to start the Single Moms Barcelona, or you already had it in mind before?
I already had the idea, but I didn't have the motivation. Let's say I didn't have I don't want to say motivation, but it was an idea. It was okay, whenever I have time, I will do this, But this was enough is enough. I'm so tired because everything that I'm doing, I just feel like everyone and everything, instead of helping single moms, they're blocking, they are not helping, but blocking your way. So it's giving you more work to do, more and more. So it's for me, it was just enough is enough.
It was kind of like a fuel. That situation was a fuel that pushed you to take an action.
Exactly. It was like, it broke me. It broke me, but it gave me the fuel. Exactly. The fuel to like, I'm going to make
Sure.
this something
Mm-hmm.
better for the future, you know, like for me it's done because I'm not going to have a graduation ever, but hopefully for other people it will be different, you know.
Yeah, when Christina told me about it, I was like, I was in shock because for me, it was like, it was yours and your daughter achievement in a way because you studied during pregnancy, you went through the labor while you were studying as well. So I don't understand how they could say no in this situation, like to any mom to say, no, you cannot bring your child to celebrate with you. So I was in a big shock. I was like, no, it can't be. Like, did I hear it right? So yeah, I can imagine how you felt in that moment.
Yeah, I thought that they would be accompanying me during this, and also it would be good for them, no, you know, like it would be like something modern for them. It would be good marketing for them
Like
as well,
inclusive, yeah.
in a way.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
But you know, like the bright side of this bad part was like you got that push through newspapers or
Yeah.
through the news, right? And maybe like another people had the chance to contact you and
Yeah.
advance in that.
Yeah. So, some people saw my name, I guess, and they started contacting me on social media. Well, not similar story, but in a similar situation. And then that's when it all began.
Let's talk about like being the founder of Single Moms Barcelona, right? We saw that you're creating spaces for where moms can connect, they can get support, and there's no judgment. So, if you want to explain it a bit about that community you have?
When it all happened with the graduation and stuff, and people started contacting me, so I created a group on WhatsApp, and then the social media. I'm a person, I share. I share everything, my feelings. I don't mind explaining how I feel. And people were shocked because they were like, oh wow, I feel the same. I thought that I was the only one feeling this way, you know, like about something. And then you start realizing that there were a lot of things that about being a single mom, that sometimes you think you are the only person that feels this way, but because being a single mom sometimes can be a topic, a little taboo. You don't want to talk about it a lot, and you're not like, hi, I'm Gigi, I'm a single mom and I go through all of these bad things. You know, you don't talk about that. But we started doing that. We started doing that, but in a way of like, okay, like I don't know, like my ex is so annoying, ha ha ha, you know, like.
But Jules, that resonates, right?
Yeah.
Because we started because of the same thing, right? Everybody talks as being a mom, like just everything is so nice. Then we start complaining to each other like through WhatsApp audios, right? You know, like complain, vent, call it however you want to.
Me too.
But it's what it brings us together, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and sometimes it's easy to, well, not easy, but you I feel like when you are around other moms, like moms that are in a family, in a relationship, it's easy to bond over the kids and stuff. But when it's about talking about yourself, about how you feel, sometimes you don't want to go that deep with another mom.
I want to show it.
You know, it's difficult because all your attention goes to your kids, and I mean, there are all these communities right now for kids, events for kids, baby led weaning, I don't know, like for breastfeeding, or for all of these communities that are focused on babies activities.
Yeah.
But there are no communities, or there are a few communities for moms, yes, for enjoying, I don't know, yoga or relaxation, yes. But then for single moms, so of course I see those events and I'm like, oh my God, I wish I could have time to go, but where do I leave my kid? You know, so I decided, like, okay, let's create something like this, but let's do an event where we can bring the kid, but make the event focus on the
I
moms.
understand what you're saying. Yeah, the mom is the center, like, you know.
Exactly.
Yes.
So that's what we started doing. Doing events like this. Then we started bringing babysitters so they can have the kids on a separate room but in the same space, so we can finally relax a little bit and have some time to talk, because
Yes,
we
it's
never
extremely difficult to talk with other mom when the kids are around, because you can never finish the sentence.
exactly you cannot, or they come and they want to hug you.
Yeah.
A drawing.
Look, mommy.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, I mean that's I think that's the core of what we're creating, and it just started. It just started, and we have so many incredible ideas. We just signed. I say we because I started everything by myself. A couple of months, there are 2 other moms that have joined us. So we just became a nonprofit. So I hope that we will be doing a lot of projects. Yes,
it's a beautiful initiative. And what I like it the most is that, as you're saying, like the core, it's like you care about the moms, right? And of course, like you don't exclude a mom because she cannot come with or without the kids, right? So you kind of fix that part, right? But yeah, I would say that's the essence. Like we are like the center of it, the mom. That's very beautiful. I think that can go like very, very far. Like,
yeah, I mean, the important part is that they are taken care of, because I created this for myself, honestly. The girls keep telling me, they keep saying, thank you, Gigi, for creating this. And I'm like, no, thank you, because I created this for myself, and you are making me happy.
That's the power of the community, right?
And yeah, like the idea is that we were never meant to do this by ourselves. We were meant to do this with other people, family. Most of us, like from our community, we are not from here, from Barcelona. So we are building our own family.
Yeah.
So, and that's
very
what is super beautiful.
And could you tell us, like, how is it going now? Like, do you have like a structure, like you meet once a month or twice a month, and how moms can join the community?
So we have like events, which is something that we organize, and we have like tickets. So we like people would have to buy tickets. But then on our WhatsApp group, we have what it's called quedadas espontáneas, which is like whenever someone wants to do something like I don't know, like this weekend, I'm bored, let's go to the park. And everyone is like, oh, this weekend I'm free. I want to come. So I would say people meet every week. Sometimes in that group, we also share other communities events. So sometimes we say, oh, I saw this event from this other community. Should we all go? Like, so we arrange. So it's something very
open.
Yeah. We're not like, let's only do
Structured. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
We are doing, yes, our events, but we want to be able to enjoy other things, because we cannot bring everything to the table. And of course we can create things for moms, but sometimes it's nice also to spend time with their kids, right? So we can go one of these events for kids together.
But
So
then
yeah,
you don't have like a close spots community. You don't know, you cannot say a number of people in your community, right?
So right now, I would say on our WhatsApp group, we are around 200.
That's great.
Yeah, it depends on all events. Sometimes there are 20, 25 people that are coming. yeah, we want this to be bigger and bigger. We just need to organize the foundings and spaces and the collaborations and everything. We're doing a lot of collaborations with other communities, like I said, like we did El Club de Madres, we did Tribu House. So yeah, we're mixing it up because we don't have a space. I want the moms to be able to experience everything, and if they want to join any of these clubs, they can also join, right?
Right. And you also mentioned in the previous interviews that we watched when we prepare for this conversation that there are different types of mom, like the community is quite diverse in that sense. Would you explain what kind of single moms you have in your sisterhood?
There are single moms that are divorced, single moms by choice. There are single moms that have adopted. There are single moms who are LGBT. So yeah, I don't even know what else we can find because honestly, we don't even ask.
We see more and more kind of term married single mom. I don't know if you heard that about women that they are in the relationships or in the marriages, but they feel like they actually have to handle everything and they are identified, let's say, as a single moms, married single moms. And it's just crazy nowadays, because many times we have to handle everything, unfortunately.
We invented the term single mom curious because sometimes we hear a lot of people come to us and say like, I feel like a single mom because my husband doesn't do anything. And well, I've heard horrible stories and I say, join the club because honestly, this is more fun. Well, I know it's difficult, it's difficult, but it's a difficult situation and a difficult decision. But sometimes it's better, to make that decision. And
if it doesn't work, yeah.
I mean, I always say I come from divorced parents, and I'm fine.
Yeah, because many times they're doing it because they don't want to give trauma to the kids, right?
But I think that, like, I remember, I don't know if you guys come from separate families, but I remember my parents when they got divorced. I knew that they were going to get divorced a long time ago, and I was just waiting. And I think that I was thinking, finally.
Yeah, it's better for both of them just to start their lives like separately, right? And
they are happy, and a happy parent is
Happy child. Yeah.
happy
Happy
child.
kid, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
I have a question from me because I see that you are extremely extroverted as well as Chris, like it's a Latino thing, I think. But I'm a very introverted person, and sometimes I feel like I would like to be part of community, but then I'm like, how I'm gonna like go there, how it's gonna be, I don't know anyone. So what would you say to single mom in Barcelona that might be like me, I don't know, and is thinking to join, but is kind of afraid, I don't know how it's gonna be, what I can expect? What would you like, how could you encourage her?
Well, honestly, I remember almost all of the women from the community the first time they came to an event and they were all shy. And then one of them go and talk to them and you get a drink.
It gets easier, right?
Yeah. But honestly, I think that in our community, it's the thing is we will go talk to you. I think that we are all curious and you will be part of the conversation. We will want to hear what you think. I remember once we were in a picnic and we were sitting in a circle and we were discussing something, I don't remember what, about men probably. And there was a woman that was very quiet in a corner and we asked her, what do you think? And she said, well, I don't know because I'm a single mom by choice. And then we realized that we had been speaking about our exes and she doesn't have an ex that is annoying because, and then we switched and then she completely changed her
demeanor, like she joined.
She completely joined because we understood. We made her completely feel part of, and we asked her a lot of questions because we are all single moms, but we are so different. Different countries, different situations, different ages, different kids, so many different things that we can learn from each other. Yeah, and also I'm not that extrovert. I'm super shy. Like if you put me in like a place where I don't know anyone, I will be like, I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm sure you'll start talking with someone soon. You want to stay in a corner by yourself, even if you're shy.
Yes, it's just like when there is a subject that I like to talk about, I think that's when I have to speak, you know?
Yeah, and we saw as well that you help like another moms to find flatmates.
Yeah,
Some kind of event.
yeah. We're trying to work more in that because it's getting very difficult. There are still some single moms in our community that are still living with their ex.
Right.
Yeah, after years, and they're separated. Imagine those that are not separated because they cannot afford separating. So that's the situation, and we are trying to figure out how we can do that. We started thinking about there are many moms in the group that want to share because there is no other option. So we created a chat within the community of WhatsApp for them to be able to share an apartment.
To make it easier for them, right?
Right now they're just trying to match, I guess.
But I think it's really great initiative because it's very scary to just go on a random app and look for people to share apartment, especially when you are single mom. And if you have a community and someone like you already met and you know how that person is, it's way easier. But like connecting that to the financial situation, I have a question for you. What is your perspective on work environment as a woman and as well as a single mom? Is that something that needs improvement, or you are okay how the work environment is right now?
Well, I think that as a single woman or as a woman in general, I think that it's really bad, you know. I don't know in the rest of the world, but at least here in Spain. Right now, I'm going through something myself. I have a trial next year with my current company because of that. It's what I'm saying is you have to keep fighting for the minimum thing, like for the right to work from home. You have to fight for anything.
It's true, like it's very difficult. I can say I'm one of the lucky ones, I could say, because I work from 9 till 2. But you know, they're kind of, I drop the kids to school, then I go to work so I can get there in between 9 and half 9, you know, and I stay longer after. So I can go pick up my kids at 3:30. But I know it's not easy to find that. I'll say it's kind of impossible.
It's impossible. Yeah, I was searching for a long time, and in the end I gave up because the jobs I was getting, it was like from 9 till 6
9 till
p.m.
6.
But my daughter finished kindergarten at 5, and then what? I don't see her, and then be available earlier after on the weekends.
Yeah.
How can you do it? It's impossible.
And the time to commute.
Right.
For the schools also, like here they close early also, so you have to pay for extra hours. So it's like
you pay before 9, then you pay after, and it's like your salary goes straight to school, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, and then there's the guilt, no? Like the guilt, I'm not there. And that's what they don't understand. For them, it's like it's just numbers, no? It's like you work from this time to this time, and why can't you? Because for example, I asked for work from home, and they said no, and they don't understand that it's not just the time that I leave my house and the time that I arrive home. It's also like cooking, cleaning, living.
It's another job.
It's another job, and they don't realize that many times moms are very organized, they are very efficient, and they can multitask very well. So we actually do more if we work from home. Then when we have to go to work, stress, dress, drop the kids, everything. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're working, you put like the washing machine and you continue working. That helps you. And for example, me, I can drop my kid to school. It's like really close to my house. So it doesn't take that long. It fixes everything, but no, because no. So
But they didn't give you a reason?
no. But when it's a big company, you know, you're just one number.
But let me ask you something, because becoming a mom, we know like it's a really big adjustment and it's a challenge, let's say, right? We talk in another episode, and we want to ask you, when was the first time you feel back to yourself after having your child? Like, because, you know, for me, for example, like till I have two, okay? When it's 3 and when the other one is 5. It's gonna be 5 now. So with the first one, I was like 2 years. I feel ready to go back. Like, I mean, go back. Don't get me wrong, not to go for parties again, but for a dinner with friends or something away from my baby, right? But then I got pregnant. So that delayed like 2.5 more years. And I think like 2.5 for me was the click that told me like, okay, you need to do something for yourself as well, you know? So when was yours?
Well, I haven't had it yet.
Well, as a single mom, it has to be more complicated as well, I believe.
Yeah, well, the problem is we don't have a shared custody. He has her 1 weekend out of 2. She's basically with her dad 4 days a month. So those 4 days, I am free. That's what I tell myself.
Yeah.
I can wash my hair. I can, I don't know, do my
You
nails.
can clean.
I'll do whatever I want. But then the reality is that I'm so exhausted that I just want to be in bed eating ice cream and watching Netflix.
But this is good. This is something you're doing for yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I don't feel guilty about that. Before I used to feel guilty because I was saying like I'm wasting my time, but no, your body is asking you, so you listen to your body, and I'm resting, no? So it's okay.
That's important to actually realize that you need the rest, because many times as mom we are like, no, I have to keep going, I have to do the laundry and clean, and then you are so exhausted that you don't have a power for anything. So it's really good that you recognize like, no, my body needs a rest, my brain needs a rest, I just gonna sleep or watch Netflix and that's it.
I'm going to go a little bit dark right now. I heard another mom went to sleep with a mild headache, and then she didn't wake up. I was thinking to myself, we put our bodies through so much. Imagine if one day I don't wake up. What if it happens if she's with me? Stuff like that. You start thinking about these things.
I know what you mean, because like when my husband goes away for like a business trip or something and we are just alone here in Germany, we are not German, both of us, and we don't have anyone. So I always tell him like, just check on me later on, or call. If I don't pick up, then I don't know, call the neighbors, something, you know, because I have those thoughts like, if something happens, what then, you know? So I can understand you.
Especially when the kids are really young. This is the kinds of things that we speak on the WhatsApp group. I think about this, and then the other women are saying, yeah, I also thought about this. And we give each other advice. And one of the women was saying, I taught my daughter a song, and the song is her phone number. It's like a song for if something happens, you know?
In case of emergency, yeah.
Yeah, so I thought it was genius. I think that like a good idea. Now we all know, thanks to our community, because we are sharing these ideas. It's scary when you are alone.
Yeah, but you never know. Like the thing, like nowadays we are pushing ourselves too much, and we don't, like, everything is so rushed. Like you're running to do this, to do that, like the kids, the house, like everything. And like, it's like we don't have a pause. We don't stop. We don't breathe. I think that's one of the main problems. And from here, let me ask you, like, you have any kind of support mental health wise on your community?
Right now, no. But we're trying to become a membership community. One of the good things about the membership will be that we will be trying to get collaborations with
Sponsors?
sponsors. So we think that mental health is super important, especially for us in our situations, because there are some cases of violence. At least some basic thing, and then they can continue on their own. So we can offer at least that. That's the future of the community, of the project, at least.
But I think it's also great that the community, like you said, when you start sharing your struggles when after the graduation happened, like you realize you are not alone. It's not just you going through hard stuff as a single mom. And I think speaking up, we're just having our episode now about the mental health, like speaking up, like, oh, I was going through the depression, postpartum depression, and not feeling shy or judged about it. It's also very powerful because it gives other women like a courage to say, oh, I'm going through it too. So what you doing too? Like, what is helping you? You know, sharing those experiences. So it's great.
I think it's so important to share it because, like, on TV, you see a person that is giving birth. It lasts 3 seconds. The person is doing, and then you have the baby, and then next, the baby is already a top, you know, and everyone is happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
So yeah, I mean, no one talks, or someone is, or completely opposite. If they talk about depression, postpartum depression, the person is like completely
Totally crazy, right?
yeah, crazy person, and is completely hospitalized, and I don't know. It's more normal than what I thought, and I didn't go through specifically that, but I was really close to. I don't know. I don't even recognize who that person was, and it's crazy. And I don't know how it's not even taught in school or before or in classes, like before
Yeah.
birth.
Or when you go to the gynecologist just to have a chat, like, oh, this is what you might experience when you give a birth, like with your mental health, like how to prepare for it or what to do, who to call, where to go. Like you don't know, you are in the dark.
I was so bad during that time that I went to the urgencias,
The emergency,
ER.
yeah.
Well, they couldn't do anything because they said that there wasn't anyone on call. So I had to take an appointment for the next day, which was like, okay, I'm coming here because I'm going crazy, and you're
Now in this
I have to
situation,
take
yeah.
an appointment for the next day. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
For me, it was like I couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. I couldn't see at all. I remember people telling me like, it will pass, and I was like, no, it's not going to pass. It will stay like this forever. And then it passes, and then you see, and then you think, what?
It passes, but in the moment that you're going through it and there's no resources available, you have nobody to talk. And I had the same situation as you. I went to the ER because I was going through the major panic attack. I thought I'm gonna die. So my husband took me with my daughter. And I was there like 4-6 hours, and they were just like, you're okay, nothing is happening. I'm like, now I'm okay because it passed already. But when I came, you said like I have to wait. So and then I just left, I just like, okay, I'm going home. There's no point being here. Like I just went frustrated.
For them, it's like, oh, this woman just gave birth, and it's like, no, you need just compassion. And maybe if someone would have explained correctly this before, not like, oh, you might go through. It's like, no, just explain really how it is and what you will feel.
And how to prepare for it, like not just yourself, but people who will be around you, maybe, like, how they can help or how they can react, because they think like, oh, what's wrong with her now?
Yeah, but that's the thing, like we don't talk about it as we talk in the episode, Jules, like, because we think like, oh, we are very shy, or we feel like I'm the only one, everybody has like a pink, beautiful motherhood, postpartum. But the reality is that everybody is in the dark side, because when we start talking, we were the same, different experiences, but like the essence is the same, right? Even we asked people close to us and they gave us their experiences, and like it's like all of them are dark, and we are trying to open that to give that awareness and to tell another moms like it's okay to talk about it. It is not just that it's okay. We need to talk about it.
But we need a little bit compassion, like you said, and a little bit help and resources to go maybe less painful way. But let me ask you a bit dreamy question. If you would have a magical power right now and you could change 1 or 3 things, not just for single moms, but for moms in general, what that would be?
In general, not for me.
Yeah. Well, it can be for you. You can, it can be for you.
For me, I would stop time. Definitely, because sometimes I wake up and then it's already 6 p.m.
And so many things to do still.
Yes. I don't know if it's a magical power. It would mean to change other people.
Okay, that's impossible.
Yeah.
You say dreamy question.
Yeah, I know.
So
We
let's
can
dream
wish.
big. Dream big.
Let's say I would hope for people, well, let's just say it as it is, for men to see a little bit of how we live things and
also to hear, because sometimes they see but they don't hear us as well.
No, I'm telling you, they look, but they don't see. Like, it's just like
Maybe
They're
they should become a woman for one day or a mother, and then they will understand.
It's
Oh
like
my
mandatory
God.
change.
oh, mother, make them have a period and then
Give a birth.
Yeah, no, give birth. That's too much for them.
Yes,
Kill them
they
all.
can't handle.
Yeah. But I don't know, but maybe an experience that we go through when we become adults. When I was younger, I didn't feel different at all, like to men. Then as you become older, you start seeing the differences, and then you say, what about me?
Yeah, especially when you become a mom, like the amount of the responsibilities, plus you have to do what you were doing before, and how you can manage it all. And we do manage it all somehow.
Yeah. No, and you receive 0 credit also.
Yeah.
totally.
Like, I know that there are men that are amazing fathers. I've seen them and I'm like, wow. And is bad at the same time, because it's bad that I'm like, wow, that man, because they should all be like that.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah, that's our problem, that we wow them. Like when it's your kid as well. You should be doing the same. You cannot wash the dishes and tell me, oh, I wash the dishes. Like, you want a pin? Like, you want a medal? Like, I do that every single day and no one is telling me anything. Like, good for you. Like, I don't know. So let's go juicy, okay? So how is it for a single mom to find a partner, to go dating? How is it? Terrible or?
It's difficult. I think that it depends what you're looking for.
Okay.
If you're looking for a boyfriend or if you're looking to have fun.
Yeah.
Because if you're looking to have fun, it will be fun.
It's easy to find, yeah.
It's easier.
Yeah, fun. But if you're looking for something serious, I think that it's hard, because not only you have to match in terms of personality, all the things that you have to match before, which was already difficult. But then you also, I think that from my experience, also need to match in terms of how your parenting skill, well, not skills, but styles, I guess.
Mhm.
Because in the end, that person will be there in front of your daughter, your son.
It's not like you choosing just for yourself, but you also think about your daughter, like to merge all 3 of you, let's say, into one. Yeah.
Yes, and I think that that's adding another layer of difficulty. And also, like, I don't think that there's a lot of men that want to date a single mom. I mean, they prefer to date women without children.
Yeah, but you I'm sure you have as well, like, men in the same situation. Like, I mean, like, single men after divorce, so they might not like, it should be okay for them to find someone who has a kid because they've been in a relationship as well. So
But not necessarily. They don't necessarily are looking for another mom.
probably.
We have our schedules, so we also need to match
Adapt,
our
yeah.
schedule. So it makes it harder. So it's like, if you really like this person, you will make the schedules match, you know. That's when you really like someone, you adapt your schedules. So they don't want to make that extra effort. So they prefer someone that doesn't have children, or maybe they want more children. So they want another woman that hasn't had children.
He had enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine dating like being single and without the children, it's complicated. It was. And I can imagine how complicated it is when you are a single mom as well. So yeah, that's for sure. But I want to ask you about your recent collaboration on a book called Connections. Yeah. Would you like to tell something more about it?
There are a lot of moms that are telling a little bit of their stories. They're all business women. I mean, every chapter is one of our stories.
That's cool. That sounds amazing. Yeah.
Are all of them based here, or it may like a yeah?
Yeah, here in Barcelona, yeah. But they are not from here. Like maybe a couple are from here, yeah.
So can we ask you, like, what is your biggest day challenge? Like in a day, like what's the worst part for you? Like the most challenging?
I think it's the same as yours. Like the repetitive tasks, you know, like you leave the house and then you come back and it's like all a mess, like just the same as before, the day before, and you have to clean up everything and tidy up. And you know it will be a mess in like 20 minutes. But
Yeah, no, but we know about that. But like, I mean, like my biggest challenge is to get dressed my little girl, okay? Because like she has to choose her clothes. So I mean, like I learned we have to choose our battles. But like that's my worst moment of the day, like the mornings, you know.
in that case, washing my hair is
You see?
washing my hair is impossible. Sometimes I'm lucky because I have curly hair. I don't have to wash it every day.
We are the same. We are
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah. So yeah, but no, that I remember that for example, that was another thing, like confessions, #confessions. Like when Valentina was born, and I would spend days without having a shower. And I was like, and I said that, and the people said like, really? And I was like, yeah, I mean, I don't have time, and like I give her showers, but then when am I going to? When at what time? How? And the other moms were like, yeah, finally you said it. Me neither.
Yeah, there's so many moms in the same situation. I hear it like so many times.
For me, I was struggling always like with the breastfeeding. She was all the time wanting the boob. And I was like, I'm just sitting, breastfeeding and eating sweets. And that's all what I do for the first, I don't know, 2-3 months. I was like, when this is gonna end, I need to stand up from this couch, you know? It was like a hole in the couch in the end because I was just sitting there. I was like, why? But yeah, it's normal. It's normal. If somebody or some organization would like to support you, how they can do it? They contact you or how they support your organization?
Well, they can email us
Okay.
through singlemomsbcn@gmail.com, or we are about to change our website, and there will be like a contact form where they can share their information.
Okay, I have a last question for you. What is the 2026 bringing, or how is it looking for you personally and for the Singles Mom of Barcelona as well?
Well, 2026 is super important for us because we focused on building the grounds, the ideas. We have ended building the admin stuff. The real deal starts now. So I think that next year will be super interesting in terms of events, collaborations, all the membership that will be coming. But especially, I think the collaborations. I hope that we can expect a lot of new things that are interesting for everyone. And like I said, I don't want to focus everything on children. I want stuff that are more for the moms. But also, of course, we moms, I know that we prefer to buy something really nice for our kids than for us, but it's okay.
That's true.
For both of us then. But yeah, I think that I'm super excited, honestly. I'm super excited. Let's see what happens. There are a few things that I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to jinx it. I'm hoping that it goes really well, and following year we can start something in a new city.
Wow. Okay, that sounds
Wow,
exciting.
that's great. That's great. We wish you all the best. I think we think it's a really great initiative. Like it can go very far. You just need like the right push, the right people, right? And I'm for sure it's gonna be great.
Thank you very
You're
much.
doing great.
Yeah, and we want to say thank you for taking time today and being here with us.
Okay, so thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Wow, what a conversation. Christina, what do you think? I loved it.
I really loved it. I believe I love the initiative. I love her purpose. Like it's just
It's like
amazing.
we feel inspired by talking with Gigi, and like we go through many difficulties. Every mom does, but like seeing her doing so much for others, yet being single mom, it's inspiring.
I really have so many hopes that goes farther, you know, like she finds the sponsorships she needs and all that support, because I think it's a very important labor she's doing. Okay.
Yeah, so guys, if you want to get in touch with Gigi, you want to help the organization, the community, we linked her information, her socials, so go ahead and get in touch with her. Okay, so thank you again for joining us at Unfiltered Mumiverse.
Yes, you know, we are very grateful for your support, any likes, any comments, any reposts and share.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to hear from you, suggestions, or if you know someone who would like to be a guest here with us, then let us know.
Yeah, take care.
Be kind to yourself.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.